Most people believe bird feeders simply help birds survive, but the moment you refill that feeder every day, you stop being a visitor in their world and become part of their survival system. And that changes more than you think. What begins as a simple routine can slowly reshape the behavior of every bird that returns to your yard each morning. In this video, we are looking at 5 shifts that begin the moment birds start depending on the same feeder every day. Some happen in plain sight, while others develop so slowly that most people never notice them at all. And the last one is the part that changes how many bird owners see their feeder forever. Number 1, birds become physically stronger. Most people think birds visit feeders for a quick snack. The truth is that many of them slowly begin building part of their survival around that food source. A small bird loses energy faster than most people realize. During cold mornings, some species spend almost the entire day searching for enough calories to stay alive through the night. A reliable feeder changes that balance. Their bodies begin storing more fat. Their muscles recover faster after winter stress. Even their movement becomes calmer because less energy is wasted searching for food. What looks like a simple morning visit is often part of a much larger survival pattern. And after enough time, the feeder stops feeling temporary to them. Number 2, their schedule revolves around yours. Have you ever noticed the same bird appearing only minutes before you walk outside each morning? That timing may not be random at all. Birds learn patterns far faster than most people expect. After several days of repeated feeding, many begin linking certain sounds and movements with food. The opening door matters. Your footsteps matter. Even the light turning on inside the house can become part of the signal. Some birds start waiting nearby before the feeder is even filled. Others return again and again at the exact same hour each day. Over time, your routine quietly becomes part of theirs. And once an animal starts organizing its day around a human pattern, the connection becomes deeper than it first appears. Number 3, birds teach other birds. Your yard is safe. If you understand how birds share information with each other, you begin noticing something surprising happening around your yard. A feeder does not stay private for very long. Birds constantly watch the reactions of other birds nearby. When one bird eats calmly without signs of danger, others pay attention. A young bird passing through the area may land only because it saw another bird remain relaxed there first. This is one reason the older feeders often attract more visitors over time. The food matters, but the feeling of safety matters just as much. In a quiet way, your yard begins building a reputation inside the local bird community. And long before you recognize every species visiting your feeder, many of them already recognize your yard. Number 4, dependency forms. People often say birds can simply find food somewhere else if a feeder disappears, but that is not always true once feeding becomes part of their daily survival pattern. Wild animals adapt around reliable resources very quickly. A bird that returns to the same feeder every morning may slowly reduce how far it searches for natural food. That change can seem harmless at first, yet during difficult seasons, especially in winter, the feeder may become one of the most dependable energy sources in the area. Some birds keep returning even after the food is gone. They wait longer than most people expect, not because they are weak, but because their behavior has already adjusted around something that used to be reliable. And for many bird owners, this is the moment the routine starts feeling much more serious. Number 5, the birds chose you. A cardinal lands on the same branch outside your window just before sunrise. It waits there quietly, watching the door that opens every morning at nearly the same time. Most people assume birds return only because of the food, but after enough weeks, something more familiar begins to form. Wild birds avoid uncertainty whenever possible, so when they continue returning to the same yard day after day, they are responding to patterns that feel predictable and safe. They recognize the space, they recognize the routine. Some even stay calm while a person stands only a few feet away. That level of trust develops slowly in the wild, And many people only realize how strong that connection became after the feeder suddenly stays empty one morning. What makes these small daily routines so powerful is not just the food itself. It is the way repeated moments slowly shape trust, behavior, and familiarity over time. The birds returning to your yard are not simply reacting to seed, they are responding to patterns that feel safe and dependable in a world that often is not. And without realizing it, many people become part of that quiet system every single morning. That is why an empty feeder can sometimes feel strangely personal, because at some point, the relationship stopped being one-sided. If you enjoy learning about the hidden emotional world of animals, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more stories like this.